In a previous video, I discussed 6 potential mistakes you're making reversing your osteoporosis naturally, where those mistakes are keeping your bones weak. Now I'll tell you more mistakes you might be making that are stopping you from reversing your osteoporosis naturally. Hi, I'm GloryB and this is GloryB-TV. I reversed osteoporosis naturally without the bone drugs when I was 61 years old. I know many people who want to reverse osteoporosis or make sure their bones don't go to osteoporosis, but they're making some mistakes. Let's go over the additional mistakes I identified that you might be making when you want to reverse osteoporosis naturally. The first mistake you might be making is listening to your doctor who wants to drug you up. You found my videos about how I reversed osteoporosis naturally without taking the drugs, and you want to know more, and that's why you're here. But some viewers have written comments letting me know they're still listening to their doctor who wants them to take the bone drugs, which are bisphosphonates. After hearing our doctors suggest the bone drugs, they should get a pushback from us. And after our pushback, we should not hear them, those doctors, try to persuade us to take those drugs again. If your doctor continues with this drug theme and you listen to them, that is a problem and a mistake. Here are 3 bases where that problem or mistake has its roots. A, putting doctors on a pedestal where they don't belong. We shouldn't hold doctors up on pedestals nor treat them as if they're gods. They don't belong there. B, treating doctors as if they know everything about health. My favorite doctor from my past, who's now retired, once said to me, "There's so much that we doctors don't know." Now that's honesty. Doctors don't know everything about health, and they don't know everything about your health. C, not questioning and challenging your doctor. Your doctor works for you, not the other way around. When I chose to reverse osteoporosis naturally, I didn't know anyone else who had done it, but I knew it could be done. Now I'm acquainted with many people who've reversed osteoporosis without the drugs. And do you know where they are? They're right here in the comment section of all of my osteoporosis videos. I have one link to the osteoporosis video playlist on my channel, and I'll link it in a card and in the description box. You can peruse those videos and the comments to find plenty of other people. These are real people who've reversed osteoporosis without the drugs, including me. Many of these women have had high numbers on their DEXA scans and they reversed it. I've also linked to articles about studies regarding the ineffectiveness of the bone drugs and the horrible side effects of the drugs. Now you can challenge your doctor and question your doctor. The second mistake you might be making is forgetting this fact. You are the boss of you. This mistake starts with your mindset, and that is thinking your doctor is the boss of you. I know some of you are doing this because you tell me in the comments, and that's okay. I want to hear these stories. In this case, these are stories of what your doctor has said to you, and it's clear that your doctor thinks he or she is the boss. I have a question. Who is paying who here? Who is the customer? Who is the vendor? You're the customer. You're the boss. The other root of forgetting that you are the boss of you stems from being afraid to push back on your doctor when he or she tries to persuade you to take the osteoporosis drugs. What's the worst that can happen if you say no? They don't want you as a patient any longer? Okay, good riddance. In that case, ask around to every healthy person you know locally to get referrals to potential new doctors, and this time to doctors who know which of you is the customer. The third mistake you might be making when attempting to reverse your osteoporosis naturally is being afraid to do anything that you do nothing. For example, you don't do the right exercises to build real strong bones. Now, there are plenty of exercises you can do that build bone. I have several exercise videos on my channel here. Some of the exercises are more impactful, such as jumping. Others are of a medium impact, such as heel drops, stomping, and march walking, and others are low impact, such as walking while wearing a weighted vest, weightlifting, and resistance training. Rarely doing these exercises or not doing them at all won't build strong bones. You don't change your diet, or you don't change it enough. There could be food and beverages you're consuming that create a condition inside that works against your bones by either taking minerals from your bones or by not building up your bones in a good way. Contrary to what we were told as kids, dairy doesn't build strong bones, and I have data to prove it. I'll have links for you in the description box. You don't take the right supplements. Part of taking the right supplements involves doing some research. We've been doing experimenting with supplements on me for a while, and I reported on that in previous videos. I suggest watching those videos even chronologically to learn how I've supplemented. You don't get your blood tested for key factors that could be sources of your osteoporosis. Now, how could you know that? Your own general practitioner doctor likely doesn't know how to test for this properly. Dr. Denise Shostek has worked via telemedicine with several of my viewers, especially for those who've made positive changes to their diet, supplements, and exercise, but they still have osteoporosis. Through better questions and particular blood tests, Dr. Shostek has been able to figure out the mysterious sources of many people's osteoporosis and determine additional changes they've needed to make in order to move forward with building strong bones. Now, let's say you're already doing all the things I listed in the last mistake, but you still have osteoporosis. The numbers aren't improving, and now you're scared, and that fear is leading you to freeze in one place. So if you've added the variety of bone building exercises that I've noted in previous videos, if you've changed your diet to a whole food, plant-based diet, eliminated dairy, caffeine, soda, added sugars, alcohol, and gluten, if you have your vitamin D levels tested twice a year and supplement with vitamin D3 to get your vitamin D levels between 65 and 80 nanograms per milliliter, if you supplement with adequate amounts of algae-based calcium, if you supplement for other nutrients per your blood work, and if you get enough sleep and you still have osteoporosis, I can understand your frustration. If you fall into that category, the solution I presented to my viewers is to schedule a telemedicine visit with Dr. Shostek. Now, we discuss what it's like to work with her and how much it costs in this video. I'll link to her contact information in the description box. We pointed out in that video that there are other osteoporosis programs out there that are drug-free, natural, that cost a ton of money. A friend of hers, before she realized what Dr. Shostek was doing, a friend of hers joined an osteoporosis program that costs $3,000 for, we believe, 6 months. I found another program that costs $10,000 for 1 year. Now, as I'm filming this video, however, in late 2023, the telemedicine visit with Dr. Shostek costs $289. Now, before that telemedicine visit, you can schedule a free 15-minute consultation with her, during which you'll both figure out if working together is a good fit and what blood work you'll possibly need. After the first telemedicine visit, some patients do a second telemedicine visit about 6 months later, and this visit usually costs $79. So between the initial telemedicine visit and the follow-up visit 6 months later, that's a total of $368 as of 2023. Now, that is so much less money than $3,000 and certainly less than $10,000. And it's a completely customized plan for you and your specific health situation. Make sure to open the description box or the first comment below to get links to everything I talked about, including links to videos about my supplements, my diet, and exercise videos that build real bone. Or tap one of the images on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.